Welcome back. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Amy and I am a Canva certified community trainer and coach. And today we're going to create a Proud Mama graduation poster. So let's design this together. I'm starting off with a blank workspace. This workspace is the size of 8 inches by 10 inches. And I'm going to search for some purple watercolor stains. So I'm going to go into Elements and I'll just search for purple watercolor and I'll go into Graphics. Let's add stain. And this is what I'm looking for. So I'm just going to place a couple of these on my workspace. I'll duplicate this and I'll bring it down and we can flip them as well. I'm now going to search for a purple watercolor brush stroke. And this is what I'm looking right here. So basically I'm just layering purple elements right on top. Now, if you want to use a different color, obviously you're going to search for that color like red, watercolor, brush stroke, or green or blue. I'm also going to search for some blue orbs. And I'll use this one right here. I'm just going to make this a little bit larger, like this. And I'm now going to place another type of orb, but for this I'm going to go back into my recently used this is what I'm looking for right here. And I'm just going to place it right on top. Like that. Now I might reorder them at some point, bring some of them to the front. And you can do that too by going to Position and Layers. And by just selecting the different elements and moving them around. I'm just going to scale this down a little bit, like that. And just going to put that in the middle with this. All right, let's start placing some text on our workspace. So I'm going to go over to the text tab and I'll place this on my workspace. For the bottom text in all caps, I'm going to type graduate. And I'm going to change the size to about 120, like this, and I'll just place that right there. I'm going to go back up to the font and I'm going to change it to a font called Wildcat College. This is what it looks like right here. This is a great font. I love that outside outline. And we're going to change the color now. So I'll click on the color, on the text color, and I'm going to come over to the gradient colors because I want to apply a purple gradient. I kind of like these, but they don't have a purple option. But let's click on the blue and let's go back and let's customize this blue, changing every color to kind of a purplish tone. So I'm just moving the bar over to the purple area. And you know what, I kind of like that, so I'm just going to leave it, but I'm going to change the direction. So let's see, I'm going to change it to this one right here. Now we're going to add an outline now. So I'm going to go to Effects and I'm going to choose the outline option. Now that was a text effect because we're working with text, right? And for the outline, I'm going to choose this gold option right here. And I'm going to make it just a little bit thicker. Now let's add some text on the top. In fact, you know what? I'm just going to copy this text since it's already got the outline, and I'll just bring it right up here. And in here, we're going to change the font to a font called Horizon. Horizon is a little bit fatter, so I like it a little bit more. And we're going to change this to 2026. Now I'm just going to grab some guides. If you don't see your ruler, you can turn them on in File and Settings. I just want to make sure that my year is kind of lining up with the word graduate. And there's kind of enough space on one side and the other. It's so that it's even. So here I'm just going to increase both until it's kind of evens out. It's now time to add some frames on our workspace. So I'm going to grab some frames. I'm going to go over to Elements. And in the bottom here, we can just grab a frame like this. And I'll make that a little bit smaller. I'm going to put that right there. I'm going to duplicate this. And I'll put that here. And I'm going to duplicate this again and put it right there. And let's add some borders to these. We'll add some white borders. So, and we can click all three. We can come up here to the stroke. We can choose to turn the stroke on. And now let's change the color of the stroke to white. And let's also increase the thickness till about there. Let's grab some photos and let's see what that looks like. So I'm going to go back and let's search for some grads. And if you need to reposition your photos, just double click and move them around. Let's add a diploma. And we can either add a photo or we can add a graphic. So I'm going to grab that. I'm going to put that right here. I'm just going to make that a little bit smaller. And I'm going to rotate it. Like that. I'm going to change that ribbon to purple or gold. I'll change it to gold and leave it right there. All right, let's add some balloons. So let's go back to Elements and let's add some purple balloons. And I'm in graphics. I do want to stay in graphics. I want to add some watercolor balloons. So I'm going to add this one and just try and stay away from the frames. Otherwise your balloons are just going to get dropped right into those frames. So I'm just going to put that right there. Grab this one. Make that a little bit smaller. And I'll grab this one too. I really like these watercolor styles. And let's grab some yellow balloons now. Okay, so here is a yellow balloon. And I'm going to place that right there. I'm going to take a copy of that and put that here. Now, if you want to alternate the colors, you can do that too. And let's go to position and layers, and let's move this one behind that striped one. And we'll make this a little bit smaller, like that. And let's take one more copy and let's bring this one down here. We're going to do one more thing. So we're going to go back to text and we're going to add some text back on our workspace. And in lowercase, I'm just going to type proud mama. I'm going to grab that text and I'm going to go into the color and I'm going to make that color this gold color here. I'm also going to go into text effects. I'm going to add an outline. For that outline, I'm going to make it purple. And I'm going to make it a little bit thicker like that. I'm going to grab that text and bring it right up top here. Trying to center it like that. And we're going to go into the font selector and we're going to change it to a font called Feeling Passionate, which is this one right here. Let's make that a little bit larger, like that. I'm going to put that right there. And we're going to curve it. So we're going to go back into effects. I'm going to choose the curved option and I'll just make it less curved. It's about a 53 right now, so I'm going to leave it like that. And I'm just going to kind of twist it. For some reason, it doesn't look even to me, but that looks more even to me. Now, if we want to bring those Polaroids up in front, we can do that too. I'm going to grab this one right here and I'm just going to bring it down just a little bit. If you want to rotate them, you can also rotate them like this by just grabbing them and rotating them, kind of making it, a little bit more fun like this. And let's do one more thing. Let's add a star. So I'm going to go back to elements and let's search for a bright star. Okay, here it is right here. And again, just when you're working with frames, try not to place your cursor right on top because that will result in whatever you're dragging to drag and drop right into that frame. And you don't want that. So kind of try and work around it to place your elements where you need them to be. So I'm going to leave that right there. And just one last thing that we need to do, we have those background images in the back, those purples. If you want to move them around, click your workspace, go to position and layers, and they'll be the ones right on the bottom. So if you need to make them bigger or if you need to move them, now is the time to adjust them so that you can see them. Here's the other one. And there's that blue orb right there. And this is that kind of fire element. I'm going to make that a little bit larger just so that we can see it like that. And if we want, we can also just move that up like that. Now, if you want a background on this, maybe you want a purple background, you can do that too. You can just grab the background there. You can go to the background color and you can change that background to a purple color if you want. But obviously, if you're going to use this and put it on DTF, or maybe you're going to sublimate it, then you're not going to want a background. So you'll want to leave it 100% transparent. So you'll want to just delete that background. If you have a hard time getting to that background, go to position and layers. This is where your background will be. Just click it, and hit delete, and that will remove your background. So that is just about it for this video on how to create a Proud Mama grad poster. I hope that you enjoyed this video. If you did, press that like button, subscribe, and turn that notification bell on. If there's anything else that you want to learn, let me know in the comments, and I'll put that on my list of tutorials to do just for you. All right, guys, for now, I'm going to say bye-bye. Until next time. Bye now.